Hello, brothers and sisters of the light, fellow starseeds, way showers, light bringers, the change makers, the grid workers, and the awakened collective. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, bringing another message to you from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council as channeled by Daniel Scranton for June 2nd, 2023. And the title of this message is Changing into Your Best Self. And they begin greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are always very pleased to witness one of you in a moment of self-examination, even if you do not like what you see within yourself in that particular moment. Awareness is so huge, and it is something that many people only have when someone else is telling them about one of their traits, one of their habits, or an aspect of their personality. And then often the response is to feel hurt, betrayed, attacked, and to go on the defensive, which usually turns into an offensive. And so those of you who are willing to examine yourselves and be honest and truthful about what you find are taking the consciousness of humanity to that next level, because you are willing to change. You can make a decision to change and still have your hurdles and stumbling blocks, and that might be for a variety of reasons. But what's important is that you keep going back to that desire and that intention to become more of who you are, to become closer to Source, a being of unconditional love. You don't have to be perfect to be Source, but you do want to be able to admit all aspects of your Source are real and that some of them do need addressing. This is a time to be very open and honest with yourselves because you can change more quickly than ever before. We recently told you that manifestation will be happening more quickly. And when we say something like that, most of you think in terms of what's coming to you from the external world, like a job, a partner, a home, physical health, and so on. But we are also talking about you, the being, the soul, the essence, the one who gives birth to the desire in the first place. You are a manifestation. Your level of inner peace and harmony is a manifestation, and so it is a good time to be very truthful with yourself about the aspects you would like to see some further evolution in. And you can be imperfect because that also gives you the opportunity to be unconditionally loving with yourself. Now is not the time to be in denial. Not that there ever is a good time to be in denial, but certainly when you can make such gigantic leaps forward in who and what you are, you don't want to stay stuck in the mud out of an unwillingness to examine yourself with truthful eyes. Just having the desire to improve is something to feel very good about. If you want to be a better human being, kinder, more thoughtful and caring, more loving and giving and so on, then you are already on your way to becoming all of those things and more. And as we said at the very beginning, we feel so much joy when we see one of you even attempting to become better through self-examination. And so, of course, you have our support and the support of so many others at this time, and all the time that you seek to evolve and to become closer to being your higher self there in the flesh. You're all getting closer and closer every day, but those of you who are doing it on purpose are leading the rest of humankind. And that is something to feel very good about right now. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Now, this was a marvelous message from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council. I'm not going to go into the details about it. It's rather complex, but it's very inspiring and well worth your time to perhaps try to read the words listed below in the Show More section and listen to the video again if you have the inclination to do that. I'm sure you would benefit. When I read these, when I do these, I skim it kind of at first and then I read it out loud. They send me the music that they like, or at the very least they approve of the music that I choose. And when I go through the first time, I get the vague message. When I go through it the second time, I get a little bit more concrete of a feeling about it. And by the third or fourth time I go through it and review it and edit it, I've really got the message. So sometimes it takes more than just casually listening in the background while you're doing the laundry or something. This marvelous message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. His own website is danielscranton.com, and his YouTube channel is simply his name, Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words below in the Show More section, as I mentioned to you. I am Julie Joy, and I'm always honored and so very grateful to be able to bring these powerful, inspiring messages to all of you.